I'm Dr. Churchill, and I run for the US Senate on behalf of the great state of Washington. I have this to say to the Washington voters. If you are tired of the mess in Congress, if you are tired of the corrupt partisan politics, I ask you to support my candidacy for the US Senate. I have this to say. Let's stand up and say proudly that this country and our government belong to all of us, and not just to the crony government dwellers, the bureaucrats, and the wealthy lobbyists and their campaign contributors. We need to claim back our country from the DC insiders, from the narrow-minded establishment, and from the stale political parties. Let's remember, this is our country, and we aim to take it back. We aim to upset the apple cart of all those vested interests who perceive that they own it. I say that we must take control of our republic because we need to innovate and we need to better our democracy, same as we do in our own work, in our own family, in our own business, in our own community, and certainly in our own lives. I say that we need an inclusive economy. We need a better budget, we need a good tax code, we need a great healthcare system, and we certainly need a system of justice that works for all of the Americans. I say that we need to refresh our American Revolution by demanding that the government represents all of us, not just the politically connected. I say that we need a bigger economic pie where more Washingtonians have a bigger piece. I say that we need a stronger American leadership, not just wars and retreat. And I believe that given the serious crisis that this country faces, we cannot expect the career politicians who created the problems in the first place to solve them. Instead, and because I'm not beholden to the various lobbyists and the special interests, I can and will take on the big bureaucracy, the big government, the big banks, the big unions, and the big businesses. Because I believe that we don't need a permanent political class that thinks that it's entitled to rule over us permanently. I think what we need is citizen leaders who go and put principle and people before party and before ideology. And as Lincoln said, the great Abraham Lincoln, he said that if we stand together, there is nothing we cannot accomplish. Therefore, it's time to reboot Washington, D.C., and thus to help Washington State and its citizens. Thank you, and God bless America.